I always wanted to have a medium tank with 750 alpha damage. In update 2.0, T49 got buffed. With improved gun handling and better penetration, it became much more comfortable to play. Great camo, speed and deadly 700 alpha damage make T49 feel like a portable Mini FV. Dealing with iyouxin even 90s can be a nightmare, but with 910 HE alpha damage, they become a snack.
Hero play, guys. Mission, find the iyouxin and assassinate it.
So far, T49 has been the most fun tank for me in update 2.0. I just can't stop playing it. But you should probably stop watching this video now if you don't want to end up with the T49 in your garage.
Yo, brother, I think you forgot something.
Take this!
Man, this tank, this tank, everybody needs to have this tank. Everybody.
Our journey begins on Redshire, a map with lots of vegetation that is perfect for sneaky light tanks that want to scout. The usual tactic for a light tank from this side would be going through the river, knocking the trees to try and spot tank destroyers, as well as heavy scrolls. But here we have three problems. First, our whole team is going east, meaning we won't have any TDs to cover us. Second, the enemy EBR would likely reveal our position with crazy shenanigans around the river. But most importantly, we don't want to sit in the bush waiting for something to happen. We want to use our 152mm gun launcher. Because of this, I decided to start the game on the ridge over here to gather some initial information. If we want to be successful in this battle, we have to counter enemy light tanks first. And since they happen to have better camo, it's best for us to stay passive in the beginning and wait for these light tanks to make mistakes. Or we wait for a little bit of luck.
No way!
With this incredible shot, we are off to a great start. But we have to stay careful because with only our EBR and Object for 30 on this flank with us, we are very vulnerable to an enemy push. And it didn't take long for their mediums to make pressure. Seeing this, it would have been a great idea to retreat from this position immediately. But this is where I spotted an opportunity that seemed too good to be left out.
Oh, Gorilla 15.
Switching to HE rounds, I knew that if we connect the shot, that's 1000 damage.
No. We gotta go. If we would have a TD here, I would stay to help.
Taking the shot on the Gorilla 15 turned out to be too greedy. Not only did we miss our shot, but also got spotted while trying to run away, and took a shot from the EBR. This loss of HP was completely unnecessary, and we can only hope that we won't need them later. Right now, we only have two mediums and ourselves protecting this flank, but with the huge number advantage, enemies sooner or later will make their way here, to farm our heavy tanks. And if we allow them to do this, it's game over. That's why I decided to risk and try to spot this flank for as long as possible.
But if there is char, unspotted char here, that would be disaster.
My plan is to make a bush by knocking these trees down. From here, we will be able to reveal all of the enemy rotations on this part of the map. But since our teammates are way too far away from being able to connect shots, enemy E50M and this pesky EBR feel themselves at home, getting closer and closer. But we are not going to make the same mistake twice and overstay our welcome. Let's relocate once again in the next patch of bushes. If we want to win this game, we have to win as much time for our team as possible. And it seems like our efforts paid off. Volkadab has died in the middle, and this E50 doesn't seem so brave anymore. Oh, so I thought. While keeping the E50M spotted, we also found the enemy IMX-1390 in the middle, which immediately gets obliterated by our team. But suddenly E50M just pushes forward. Maybe he was unaware that we were permanently spotting him and thought he could just push in. But this move forced us out of our position into the open, which again cost us some precious HP. After this, our teammates started dropping dead like flies, starting with the T823, Leopard 120, and finally, Object for 30U.
He died to EBR. EBR maybe pushed through the bushes. Okay, we have to clear this flank ASAP.
With no more positions to fall back to, our only way is to break through the heavy flank. But we have to be quick because at any moment, enemies might start to cap our base that is now fully unprotected.
Okay, I go around them, guys. There is 0 point for them to go back towards the base, is there? So, like, this I think is going to be totally unexpected. I need a clear shot.
Our ambush failed. Not only did we bounce our shot on the FV, we also revealed our position. But with the enemy STRV just driving through the open, we might get a second chance.
Okay, they are both one-shots.
This is just perfect for us. Both of the enemy tank destroyers are down to one shot. This means we can use our scouting equipment and vegetation to outplay them.
The problem is EBR. The problem is one-shot EBR, guys.
This EBR-90 has been on my tail for an entire game, so I have to deal with these tank destroyers fast enough before he comes back to cause more troubles.
STRV is somewhere. Yep. Come here, buddy! First, let me reload though. No! No!
Already celebrating this game as a victory, I recklessly pushed forward, thinking that one-shot EBR cannot win versus 3 tanks.
Guys, surely they're gonna get him, right? Surely they're gonna get him!
Well, surely they didn't get him, and this game ended in a draw. Well played to enemy EBR-90. This was an incredible fight, and with a few mistakes less, I am sure we could have won. But we are not done yet. In the next game, our light tank landed on Himmelsdorf. And while some of you might consider pressing Alt F4 in such situation, I am secretly licking my lips, because Himmelsdorf is actually perfect for our T49. Let me show you why. I decided to start my game at this corner, hoping for some side shots into the enemies moving in their positions on the opposite side of the square. Sadly, no one showed up. But suddenly a T49 appeared behind us. A perfect opportunity to test our HE rounds. 989 damage with a single shot from a light tank. I hope now you understand why I call T49 the Mini FV. But for now, we have to switch back to hit rounds, because this VK100 graciously let his butt stick out from the corner. With buffed 200mm of penetration, we should have no problems dealing with him. 743. Notice that my sixth sense popped off only after I fired. The beauty of this position is that with the light tank I don't get spotted at this range. 300 meters, I'm too far. You probably noticed that I'm using low noise exhaust in our damage build. This allows us to sneak up on the heavy tanks. As long as we keep 300 meters away from them, we are basically invisible. VK, have you forgot about me? I didn't. I didn't. Seeing how enemies are rushing down the hill, I knew that Chrysler and Tigermouse, once flanked, are doomed. And that's where I got a genius idea. What if we will try to use our speed and camo to perhaps sneak undetected between the enemies and take the hill? Unfortunately, luck wasn't on our side. An enemy STRV tried to prevent me from making a play. But what do we do now? Our team is cornered and enemies are approaching our base. With limited options, I decided to push STRV. He's down to one shot and his flank is unprotected. So if we are going to lose this game, I hope to at least take him with me. Seeing no other enemies nearby, I went back to our original plan, to take the high ground on the hill. And on my way there, I found SU-130 PM. Bro, you wanna trade? Without giving me a break, full HP Borat got spotted behind. It's time for a fist fight. Oh my god! Oh my god! Fully expecting that SU-130 PM will keep climbing the hill to try and get me, I decided to get unspotted first and surprise him right after. With the kill secured, we are now left with the even bigger problem: enemy heavy tanks in our base. Since we are one shot, we can't just push into them. My hope is that low noise exhaust would help us again to hit a sneaky shot from the corner.
No. No, guys.
Unfortunately, our high explosive round hit the track of the Zwilling, dealing 0 damage. We had the chance to kill him. Now, the odds of winning are close to 0. Surely they're not gonna cap! Please! I previously noticed that Zwilling went forward to get in cover, and I went up the hill to perhaps get an angle on him. Unfortunately though, slow enemy heavy tanks decided to end this battle with a quick cap. But with the 6.8k damage dealt, I hope this game gave you an idea of just how much fun T49 is. Now, let me introduce you to my favorite map for T49. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pearl River. I like to start my games with the T49 here, to punish fast enemy light tanks trying to go up the hill. Usually they have no armor, meaning we can do a lot of damage straight up from the beginning. But right after that, I love to do this boost. Playing with the T49 effectively, you have to think where you can see enemy sights. And if they would be pushing up the hill now, they would be fully exposed to me. Unfortunately, they didn't. But it didn't stop me from punishing this IMX-50B. Sup, brother? How you doing? Imagine T49 made the boost as well. And now he's coming after me. By getting here, I was hoping to spot perhaps slow heavy tank or connect shot on running IMX-50B. But instead, we found a Panther 2. And we didn't mind. Wow. 2k damage, guys. In the meantime, our heavy flank started to collapse with our 60 TP left alone in desperate need of help. Therefore, I decided to join our FV215B in flanking the enemy heavies from behind. Wait! Can opener! Switching to high explosive round, I knew we can pen him in the back. Open this, bro! We out, and we out! The situation is dire, but with T49 you don't want to fight heavies head on. But if we leave our FV215B alone, he's surely going to die. I help, I help. Please come fight, come fight! I help! And so instead, I decided to brawl the heavies. I take him out. Combat T49, boys! Ooh, scary. This is how we do it, guys. This is how we do it. And just like this, we won the flank, killed 2 enemy heavy tanks, and kept our FV215B alive. With this, our chances of winning this game have improved, but there is still a lot of work to be done. So I rushed to the hill, hoping to assist our forces on the other flank with some side shots. Oh, 4.6k damage, and guys, we have to clutch this game. The most logical solution here would be to keep aiming here and try to get a couple more side shots. But that's where I realized that the enemies can flank us from behind and overtake the hill. This is a massive problem. The middle is exposed now. They can come from the middle, guys. I'm very glad I noticed the weakness in our defense in time, giving me an opportunity to greet IMX-50B once again. That was tier 10 heavy, guys! My concern about our weakness in the center turned out to be justified. But while we did kill the IMX-50B, the enemy Skoda T56 managed to slip through and devoured our light tank. But now, he is on long reload, and as long as we don't fumble our shot, this should be an easy kill. Oh. Alright. The art is snatching that kill right from my plate turned out to be a blessing, because the enemy tank destroyers thought he made a 5-head move by pushing our old friend. But we just happened to have a high explosive round ready. 6,000 damage! The reason why Pearl River is my favorite map for T49 is because of the sheer volume of side shots you can get on the enemies. But let's not forget that they have T49 of their own. I have to load heat round and keep HE for SU. Okay. Oh, yeah. How lucky I am. Finally, we managed to get a glimpse of SU 130 PM that we can pen with HE rounds. But one HE round simply isn't going to cut it, unless we use our secret technique. I have a plan, guys. Unfortunately, DZT relocated and managed to connect a very nice shot into us, but luckily our team managed to win this game. If you enjoyed our shenanigans with the Mini FV, make sure to check out the bigger brother here with the full accuracy build.